All right. Hey guys, this is Hazy from Team High Minded. I have OctaNe and McHenry here, and we're gonna give you our perspectives on the MLG game modes and the maps. First of all, we're gonna go over CTF. I'm an objective player, so for your classes, you want to use a UMP usually with lightweight, marathon, and ninja pro. Um, the objective of an objective player is to get to the enemy's flag with avoiding as many enemy players as possible. You don't want to get into any gunfights because you're at a disadvantage. Um, you want to pull as often as you can while your teammates are still alive and communicate with your slayers and support players which direction to pull the flag and talk to like what cutoffs they have for you so you can advance. You have to be smart to play objective. You have to know where to pull, um, when to go to capture it, or to wait and see. Have a Slayer go check your spawn and see if anyone's camping your flag. Um, and where to pull where you have the most cover. I'm gonna give you common routes to run the flag on all the maps. High rise, both sides. You want to try to pull the flag and get underground as fast as you can, depending on that's like an ideal situation if they're spawning in their base still. Um, Invasion, both sides just pull right up the middle into courtyard and go, and the other side go through mannequin or just right up the middle. Terminal, you want to pull when they have the enemy flag is bottom escalators. You want to pull outside under the plane and then go up the stairs. Um, and then have your like support player go up the escalators and go behind them from Burger because that's where they spawn if you're pushing outside. On the other side, you want to pull the flag right towards Burger Town and have your Slayers cut off mid hall and outside and behind you. Um, Scrapyard. When you're pulling from the crane side, you want to try to go through the Nemo plane, which is the closed off plane, so you don't get stunned and it's harder to see you, so you don't die as easily. And then on the other side, you want to pull through the broken plane or train or whatever. Um, and now Octane's gonna give you his view from, and he's a Slayer, so it's a lot different than like running around the map and playing objective.
Alright, hey guys. Slang is one of the easiest parts of CTF. All you gotta do is like slap on sleight of hand and use a laser beam, which is the ACR. Your main objective is to set up at cutoffs and get the opposing team down, kill them. You constantly have battles when controlling the power positions though, like helipad and high rise or AWOL and scrapyard. A common misconception, guys, is like Slayers think of themselves as kill whores, but they need to grab flags at the right time and not play selfish. The goal of CTF is to cap flag, so you might have to pull the flag when you're running sleight of hand. You can't be afraid to ever pull a flag because you are running sleight of hand. You can always get a cap out of it. You just gotta remember to control cutoff points. That's a big thing. If you don't know what a cutoff point is, it's pretty much where the opposing team is gonna go. Like an example is on invasion, and you're on offense side and your flag carrier pulls it through mannequin. Your main cutoff is the alleyway from B road into courtyard. That's where the opposing team is going to try to cut them off. You need to control cutoff points, and especially in the middle of the map. And most of all, you got to play patient and hard aim a lot. That's a big thing in slang. So here's McHenry's point of view on supporting, which is pretty much the hardest role.
What's up, guys? As a support player for Team High Minded, I would have to say that it actually is a pretty hard role to run because you got to drop kills and grab flags. Class layout would be any assault rifle you prefer, and there really is little to no camping involved in this role. You got to run marathon so you can keep up with your objective player, and you really can't camp at all. You got to get a kill, move up, grab the flag, etc. Not to mention you have to be in sync with your objective because he is a lot safer when he's with you because he has an ump. So it's hard for him to win long range gunfights. But if he's with you and you have an assault rifle, you can help him by winning those gunfights for him and letting him move up. You know what I mean? So watching cutoffs is like it's more of a Slayer type of thing. But if the Slayers are dead, it's really up to the support players to pick it up for him. But it's a really simple role. You just push up, grab flags. It's like playing objective, but with an assault rifle. But I'd like to get on to this Demolition game mode, which isn't my favorite, but let's hear what Zach has to say about it.
Um, First of all, I'm gonna go over offense. Before the round starts or is starting, you want to determine which bomb you guys are trying to take out first. Usually it's the hardest, unless you just want to get the easiest one out of the way to add more time faster. But normally we try to go for the hardest bomb first, and then you just got to keep plugging away at it using smokes, anything to get that. Even sneak planning sometimes works, but if you can't get that and you only have like a minute left, you're gonna have to go for the easier one because if it's like 30 seconds left, it's really tough to get a plant because they're gonna be pushing up trying to watch both of the bombs. Because normally at the beginning they'll just give up one of the bombs, which is what you want, and then just work together as a team to get that last bomb. You want to try to right off the start, you want to try to get map control because that's really important, especially on like high rise. Because if you're on offense and you spawn trap them in their spawn, you basically get a win because you can get both bomb plants, watch all the windows, and you got that round. Other maps you still want map control because you just gotta hold off the bomb, and then once you're going for the last one, you gotta keep spawn trapping them so you can get the last one off. But um, sometimes it's hard to get that last one off because you have to really like know the spawns and try to get your team spawned up with you. Sometimes if you're the last one, you want to sit in a spot where your team will spawn on you, so then it saves time and you have support with you. For defense, you should normally only just send like one guy, maybe two, to the easiest one. Try to hold them off as long as you can, and then once they die, normally they have that bomb site. So you just want to focus on the tougher one, which is like B on invasion, B in high rise, um, scrapyard. It's B also. You always have to watch the bombs on defense because teams can get sneaky plants, like I said, and it's really hard. It's frustrating too when you're getting like three dead, and then someone gets a plant, and then he kills like two of your guys. Then their team spawns, and they are winning the round because you weren't watching the bomb. So you always have to have someone keeping their eye on the bomb. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Alex, what do you think about Demolition?
Well, Demolition, you need to have everybody slay. It's no really set roles. Like there's not a set planner or a set slayer. You just gotta camp and watch the bomb sites on defense also. It can be very team oriented at times, but it can also be like really one sided, like on Scrapyard. Because you really need to work as a team to win offense. But defense is rather easy. But when in doubt, especially on defense, just camp and hold off the bombs. Offense, you really need to set up a spawn trap. That's like the only way you can plant because there's only a 5 second respawn compared to like a 7.5 in CTF. It's a lot harder to get plants because there's always that one guy that somehow gets behind you and kills your planter or flanks you and then ends up getting the fuse. But it's pretty much the least skilled game type because of the 5 second respawn. It really makes for like one-sided maps like Scrapyard and High Rise. That's pretty much it. But let's see what Tyler has to say in demo.
What can I say? It's really my least favorite game mode by a long shot. I mean, it's a broken game mode. There's in a best of 5 MLG, there's 2 searches, 2 CTFs, and 1 demo, and I wouldn't be disappointed one bit if they got rid of the 1 demo. I don't like it at all because, like Zach said, you can be outslaying the team by 30 kills. This actually happened to us a few days ago. We were getting outslayed by about 100 kills on Scrapyard. One of our players got behind him and sneak planted it. We won the map. But that's where the kill cam glitch comes into it. It's really important to kill cam glitch every single time on Scrapyard, Invasion, those 2 maps really. But I mean, High Rise is always important too. I'd have to say that it's just a broken game mode. I don't know what more to say about that. But I mean, Zach, what do you think about Search, dude?
Um, well, for defense you always want to win the defense rounds because those are the easiest, and then pull out one or two offense. But normally defense you just want to send two players to each bomb site. Me personally, I always like to rush and search. I don't know why. It just seems like I can get that first kill, which really helps your team start off good in the round because you're more confident and they're at a disadvantage already. Another big thing is kill cam glitch every time you die. Use party chat to your advantage. Um, you can call out where bomb is, where they're going, and like rotating. If all the enemy teams at A and you have like two at B, then maybe one from B should go back to A or like in the middle because you don't want to just leave the two at A by themselves when there's nothing to do at the other site. So just like rotating, kill cam glitch, and just playing smart basically. Alex, what do you think?
Well, CTF is a very camp-oriented game type that,
S and
it
D.
does involve. Oh,
Talking about search and destroy.
S&D. It's very camp-oriented or whatever, but it does involve teamwork. You really need to watch, all cutoffs, I guess you can say, and you can't have anybody flank behind you. Kill cam glitching, like Zach said, is very important, just in demo, in any game type actually. Kill cam glitching is very important, but in search because it's the most important because you're in a party chat. You want to make sure you kill cam glitch. There's always that kid on your team though that seems to forget, and aka Curly, but you just need to make sure you don't let anybody flank and camp. Party chatting, like I said, it's pretty much a big thing. But when you're in doubt, just camp. Watch that bomb site because that's what they have to plant the bomb, especially in clutch situations. Um, so Tyler, what do you think about S&D?
Well, my point of view on search and destroy is it's the most tactical game mode by far. You got to be a really smart player to win search, and it's really tough going up against like a 1v4 situation. But if you can come out with it on top, I mean, it's a great momentum for your team to fucking win a 1v4, and it gets your team pumped. But I'd have to say that rushing, it's a really risky move, but I mean, it's worth it most of the time. You fuck up, you die. You can lose that fast in 15 seconds. You can lose the round, but it's really really a good thing to do because you can fucking win the round that fast too. Because if you rush and get behind them really fast, you can kill them all in 30 seconds. But I'll let Zach finish up here. Zach.
All right, guys. That was just our perspectives on the MLG game modes and tips on them. You should subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like this, and yeah, peace, guys.